Alright guys, today I'm going to take a look at Can't Be Satisfied, Rory Gallagher's version of the song, originally played by Muddy Waters. And there's a really cool video that you can look up of Rory Gallagher playing with the harmonica player backstage before or after a gig. Doing a version of the song is quite cool, so I tried to transcribe his version of that song. And so basically you need to be in open G tuning. So your low E goes to a D, your A string goes to a G, your D stays the same, G stays the same, B stays the same, and then your high E goes to a D. So open G tuning for this track. You can use some slide as well, some hybrid picking kind of techniques as well. And there's basically a few parts to it. I'll go through a verse, the intro of the verse, and the fills to give you an idea of all the different parts that are in it. Okay. 2, 3, 4. So those are kind of the main parts in the song. So the intro, you want to be down at the 12th fret, and you're using your pick and your fingers to play this little riff at the start. So the way I do it anyway mightn't necessarily be completely correct, but it's the best I could kind of figure out from the recording. What I do is I hit the A string and the top E at the same time, using my third finger there and the pick for the A, third finger on the high E string, and the A string is kind of muted really, or it can be the 12th fret as well there. And then what I do is I hit the D string after with the pick. So and then I do the same thing I did with hitting the 2 strings at the same time, except I move down to the B string. And then you basically repeat the process till you get down to the G string. So hit the 2 strings at the same time, the A and the high E, D string, and then the A string and the B string, D string, G and A, and then D string. And then at the end of it I just go. You want to hit the A string and then hit the E, B and G. So all together. It's kind of hard to get accurate, and funny enough I find that harder playing slow than when I'm doing it at full speed. But yeah, just work on getting that accurate, I guess. that's the second part of it after. You just want to hit the A string and the high E, slide into the 12th fret, do the same with the B string and the A string, and then once on the A and G. So that's that little riff. It's tricky enough, and as you can see, sometimes I still have trouble playing it when I'm thinking about it too much. So I'd advise practicing with a metronome as well, just really slow so you can get the technique down, and it's all in your fingers and in your brain and stuff. And so then after that, you want to slide up to the 5th fret, slide back to 3, and you can hit all the strings pretty much, but I would avoid hitting the low E tuned to a D there. So then you hit the open strings. 2 slides up to 3, open again. So then so you got a bit of staccato kind of rhythms going on there. And then you want to go chromatically from the 5th fret up to the 7th fret with the slide. And then you can slide down from the 12th. And then you want to do this little lick. So you slide up from the 3rd fret on the G, up to 5. And then with your finger, 3rd finger, you can hit the high E on the 5th fret. And then after that, you want to slide from the 5th fret on the B string, and then hit the 3rd fret on the G. Sorry, actually you just slide down. Slide down from the 5th fret on the B to the 3rd fret. And then you want to hit an open G. And then you want to slide up to the 5th fret on the G. And then you want to go like 2 open Gs, 2 slides up to 3, and an open G again. Pardon me. Alright. So that's that lick. Okay. And then you want to do just a little turnaround. So you've got a 3rd fret on the D string and the B string, and you use your 2nd finger on the D string and your 3rd finger on the B, and you just move it down chromatically. Oh, what am I doing? So something like that. And then just you can do something I do when I go into the verses. I slide up to the 5, which isn't something Rory does in his version. And so you can either do it that way, the way that I do it, or I think what he usually does is after that he goes. So just slide a couple of open hits, slide up to the 3rd fret, and then for the verse you've got a pretty simple chord. So you just have the open A string, open D, open G, and then a little bar with your 1st finger on the B and E strings at the 3rd fret. And that's the rhythm for the verses. So it's kind of a staccato, offbeat kind of thing. Slide up to the 5th fret, slide down to 3. So that's the kind of formula for the verse. And then for the fills, I think he does something like this. So you want to slide up at 12 and just hit the A string and the B at the same time, and then you hit the high E as well. So I'm using my pick, 3rd and 4th fingers, or my 2nd, my ring finger I should say. So that's the kind of rhythm I'm using it for it. So you're kind of using the A string as a pedal kind of note. So then just a couple of open chords. Slide up to 3rd fret. A couple more slides. And you want to go to this chord, which is your second finger on the second fret on the D, third finger on the third fret on the G, and your first finger on the first fret on the B. And you want to do something like this. So you're just going to hit those 3 strings in that chord there. So it does a little kind of a few changes there. You want to just change the first fingering to open D, second fret on the G, first fret on the B. And then back to the first chord. And then you change the fingering to third fret on the G, first fret on the B. So. And then you want to do this little hammer-on pull-off kind of thing. So pick the open G, hammer onto the second fret, strike it a couple of times and then pull off. Do a pull off from the second fret to the open string on the D. And then you just hit an open A. And then you want to slide up to the hit the open G a couple of times, slide up to 7, another couple of open Gs, so open Gs, slide up 7, 2 open Gs, slide up to 5, and then slide to 3, open. Then hit the chord, slide up to 3, open. And then you want to go 2 open Gs, and slide up to 3 on the B, and then strike the E string as well on the third fret. Sorry. And then you slide back to around the second fret, I think, on the B. It's a really quick slide. And then you want to slide up to 3 on the G and hit the open G. To the 7th fret, hit the 7th fret on the G, 7th fret on the G, and then on the high E, and then you want to hit the B string as well. of slide down quickly. Slide back up to 7 on the G. And then you want to do that first slide like we looked at earlier. And those are all the fills he does, I think. I don't think he's doing too much more than that. I can't remember because I haven't looked at the video in a long time, but those are most of them, I think, to the best of my ability that I can transcribe them. And the verses, like I showed you earlier, they all follow the same kind of basic formula. So that's all the kind of nifty kind of slide tricks in there, hopefully are covered for you. I hope that's useful for you, and I'll have some more stuff coming up, some different kind of lessons hopefully and stuff like that, some more kind of Thin Lizzy kind of stuff, and if you have some requests let me know and I'll try and get around to them. I'm going to try and get some original content up as well, and all sorts of stuff really, so keep an eye out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care.